I apologize for not knowing more about the work you've been doing, but introduce yourself and let us know. We're from the Barbados Youth Action Program. My name is Lamumba. This is Emmanuel, Troy, and this is Bonga Light. He's also a producer and filmmaker, right? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
First of all, I'd like to thank God to get me back here safe from Barbados. Most people know me in Barbados. Miguel Heart of Stones Antoine. I'm boxing for 10 months, 8 years old. I'm 24 this month. And I went over to Guyana to fight for title. Won the title. And I'm here entering the tournament. To win this tournament, to put Barbados on the map. Right now is a new stage in my life now. Right now I bringing this team bringing snooze to Barbados.
For sure.
We live in our country, big enough. We're looking to go far in sport boxing.
Bless it. So how has it been now with the? Have you been getting any support from government? I see basically the sport that you're into. I would expect that a minister, especially Minister Stephen Lashley, would be here from the. He's the Minister of Family Youth and Sports. Did they give you all any assistance when you all were going?
Well, far as I really concerned, from here from the manager, I really haven't heard no assistance at all. And that, to me, is not very good,
I hear it is now that this is something that we always talk about, that, on one hand, you talk about the brothers on the block and they're committing crimes and they're selling drugs. And here's a young brother that is trying to do something with his life and trying to do his best, not only with his life, but to do something for Barbados. And and there's no assistance. So what do you expect the youth to do?
I mean, in Guyana, I get more support in Guyana than Barbados, and that shouldn't be so. It's actually so. Guyana, people give me more respect. More love in Guyana than
for sure.
Like this
airport should be this airport should be packed with Bajans welcome you home, because if this was in Jamaica, I'm quite sure the airport, even in Guyana, the airports would be packed. You understand what I'm saying? But it come again to the culture and the way we in that. From the time you from the ghetto or you from a poor neighborhood or whatever, nobody, regardless of what you do, you don't get recognized. But we gonna stop that now, cause we gonna make sure, man, that you go on the map, and we appreciate, brother. Listen, with all our hearts, man, we appreciate how you went out there and represented Barbados, man. You know what I mean? And hopefully we gonna get a chance to work together in the future, right? Your name again? Miguel. Hands of Stone. Hands of Stone. All right. What you want by what?
I win points. For points.
You want by points? Okay. You was tired.
Actually, I could have stopped the day, but I hurt my right foot.
Yeah.
So I just told myself I'm gonna step back, and they're gonna beat it every round.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
win everyone on the scorecard. Clearly.
Won every round.
On the scorecard.
Bless it. Barbados, man. See Barbados on the map, right? And we're gonna go ahead now to the other brother we met before.
Yeah. Cox.
Mr. Cox. That's right. Tell us about your surgery in Guyana, what you did and what you brought back home. I see you got this belt there. Yeah.
Heavyweight champion.
Heavyweight champ.
I got the cruiserweight already. I got the cruiserweight. Now I got the heavyweight.
Now you got the heavyweight.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you won by what round? Who you fought and how far did it go?
Big Trot. This guy called the Big Trot, and it made just a minute and a couple of seconds.
A minute and a couple of seconds. Just a few seconds. All right. Yeah. So how was you received in Guyana?
Wonderful. It was great. When I came out, nobody was really hating for me. But when he came out, the whole entire arena was hating for him. I said, wait, he taking away my fans, because this is Ghana's top champ. And I just go down Ghana and beat up everybody in Ghana, but everybody believe in him. So everyone was saying that this guy is going to knock me, this guy is going to beat me, that Big Shot is going to run over me, the Big Shot is going to take out the sniper. So afterwards, we had a press conference before the fight, and he did something that I didn't like. He called me the garbage.
Call you garbage, all right.
That hyped me up. You should never call me garbage.
So you put him in the garbage.
Right, guys.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But the fight went well, and now the hard work now begin. Because I got defense title now, and in May, all over the world.
But let me ask you a question. On a serious note, did you get any assistance from the government as far as, you know, the kind of work that you're doing as far as making, but this is big. Regardless of how anybody, this is big. I mean, and have you been getting any assistance from, especially the minister of Family, Youth and Sports, with your endeavors?
Let me manager answer.
All right.
That part, let me manager answer.
Okay, Sam. Listen, the work that you put in there, brother, man, it goes beyond words. The type of sacrifice that you probably have to make on a daily basis, man, to see these brothers, man, reach their level of excellence is well appreciated by, it may not be appreciated in certain circles, but for the people of Barbados, on behalf of the people in Barbados, the poor and the suffering, and the youths of Barbados, who people always say, and they always have something most time negative to say, here's a shining example, and here's the work that you're doing, that you actually showing that, look, we could do something with these youths. We can make them champions. We ain't got to put them in prison. We can make them champs, and you're an example of that. What I wanted to ask you too is, as far as support, what kind of support? Did you get any support from the government?
They're always glad to be back home. Although the Guyanese will probably tell you that I'm probably more comfortable in Guyana.
Wow.
It's amazing that we got a lot of support from Guyana to represent Barbados. That might sound strange, but that's
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This is Barbados.
Yeah, that's actually the fact.
A lot of strange things happen.
As you know, this professional boxing is not like cricket or table tennis, or these are sports that have a specific schedule and time. You got opportunities that just pop up, might pop up one day, might pop up a couple of days, might pop up in a week. This opportunity just popped up for Shawn because Shawn is a cruiserweight champion, which is 200, maximum 200 pounds. His division was not entered into the competition. The heavyweight division became vacant just recently, just a few weeks ago. So immediately we had our application in there, and we were actually placed in the #1 position because of Shawn's success over Guyanese heavyweight and cruiserweight champion. After defeating almost everybody. So they said that there's only one guy now who's the world champion, Wayne Bradford. So Wayne Bradford became the #2 contestant for the heavyweight championship, and Shawn was the #1 champion. So basically we sent in some applications to some invoices and some requests for support to both the Ministry of Sport and the Ministry of Tourism, but these were turned down to our great disappointment. But we had already put in the work, the fighters had put in the work almost on a daily basis, and we decided not to allow this opportunity to pass at Barbados. Barbados is now into the WBC World Cup tournament, which starts in May. We had to borrow a maximum of $40,000, and this took a lot of negotiation because we had to get it within a couple of days. We only got the final answer from the Ministry of Sports after we arrived in Guyana on Wednesday. So basically speaking, we had to spend quite a number of hours calling Barbados and negotiating with people in Guyana to come up with the 40,000 Barbados dollars to get these two fights done. So I actually have a lot of respect and a lot of appreciation for the people who came on board, mostly some people from out of Guyana, in particular President Peter Abdul, President of the WBC Cabafe, and also my family. I got a significant amount of contribution from my family. It was just like, Sam, I'm here in trouble, how much money you want? You know, this is something I've never done before, never absolutely done before. But they know the effort that I've put in over the years. They know as long as I say I'm going to do something, I'll probably die trying. So, I'm real proud of the guys. I knew from day one they could have done it. I knew because of the training and the level of activity that they were performing at, they had the ability to win these fights, and here we are right now. We've got these guys in the competition, and it's only stars from here.
Brother, again, this is an example of what we've been trying to say, what Barbados Youth Action Program been trying to say. On one hand, you condemn the youths, you ostracize the youths, you say that they're demons, you demonize them, and on the other hand, when there's people that show you that no, they're not demons, they're human beings who may have made wrong choices or maybe making wrong choices, but with the right environment and with the right people, these same people could turn their lives around. And a brother like Sam is a shining example of this. I have known him over the years. We have had contact over the years talking, and we intend, Barbados Youth Action Program intends to work with you more now that USAID have come on board with us, and we want to make this happen. Even that fact about making fun of Guyanese and you don't like Guyanese, but look who helped us. Look who helped us. The same people that you every day you running around, I don't like Guyanese, this and that. They were the same ones that came and said, listen, we're going to help. So big up to all the Guyanese here in Barbados and also the Guyanese in Guyana, right? And we want Caribbean people anyway. But again, Gunny, come in, man, cause we can't forget Big Gunny. We can't forget Big Gunny. Yeah, listen, man. Tell us about your little travels and how you feel. And I know it's been a struggle.
It's been a roller coaster ride, but hey, man. First of all, props to Shawn and Miguel. They did an outstanding job. Sam Lane, the trainer, phenomenal job, man. He's brought these guys so far. I mean, this is just huge. This is the WBC. This is not some rinky-dink organization.
So what's your Barbados be looking out for now?
Barbados should be looking out for two future world champions right here. Right. You know, you got a young kid in Miguel Antoine that's he's undefeated. And that ain't easy in boxing. It ain't easy. You know, he had a hell of a fight. He went the distance, got in, I mean, it was a lopsided decision. He won a unanimous decision. Good, it was good for him, you know. He went the distance, he got the rounds in, he got the work in, and, we'll work from here. And I think... Do we have it on film? Yeah, it'll be, they got it taped. I think the DVDs will be out in like... about a couple days. Okay, we gotta talk. We gotta start pushing. We gotta start really pushing this whole boxing. Yeah, definitely. I know how hard you've been working, Gunny, man, and how much how much you put into it. And I mean, just even sacrifice coming back here to Barbados. Right. I mean, you don't have to be here. No. I mean, to give your time and your experience, man, to the sports. And and you're not only giving it to two individuals, you're giving it to Barbados. And that is what I think people should need to understand. Okay. That I think so. I think like you said, I didn't have to come back, but I came back because I believe in these guys. I believe in the program here that we're trying to set up. I believe you guys are doing an outstanding job. I think as a collaborative effort, Barbados should be known for boxing. There's no reason it shouldn't be. Sam Lane brought Shaka Henry to the world champion. He's not a slouch, as a trainer. And Shawn, what he did, at this stage in his career is just, unbelievable. He knocked out a former world champion. I mean, in the first round. Knocked him stupid. The sniper. Yeah. That's right. And Miguel, the opportunity that he has now as a young kid coming up, the road's been paved for him by guys like Shawn Cox. Right. And Miguel has an excellent opportunity right now, being a young kid, to go on to the world platform. He wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. And if he did, it would have taken him just as long as it took Shawn. Shawn's been in this game for a long time as an amateur boxer and a professional boxer. He did 13 years in the BDF. Right. He's the guy's a seasoned soldier. He served his country. He did his time. He volunteered for it. And he was there 13 years. Yeah, he was there 13 years. I mean, the man's a warrior. That's right. He's done for his country, Barbados. And I think that Barbados should, put this guy on their shoulders, and be proud of him. Be proud of what he's done and what Miguel's going to do in the future too. So I think they got a lot to look forward to. And I gonna put this out here, man, because listen, here's a white man that could hatch a white man that could leave his country all the way in America and come here and believe in two poor young black kids
to you, well, I mean, Shawn is an elder now, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, but two, excuse the language, kids, but two young black men, I would say, and he could believe so much in them that he could come back and give whatever little assistance he can to them. And you, Mr. Lashley, you born in Barbados, Stephen Lashley, and you can't even see the greatness in your own people, and you expect people to respect you. They ain't got no respect for you, man. You need to get out of that position, man. For real. Yeah.
Big up Dump Monkey, man.
Big up Dump Monkey, Dump Monkey all the way.
Thank you.
Dump Monkey, the official way.
You know, represent. So hey, we're just looking for bigger and better things, and this puts them on the world stage.
Yeah.
This is it. This is their shot at it. You know, world titles.
Yeah.
So in worst case scenario, and we don't believe it, but even if they don't come out victorious, it still puts them on the map and gets them the recognition that they need. And I mean, boxing's it's a funny game. You know, anything can happen. An injury can happen. So just them getting to this stage and getting to the World Championships, I think is huge. And their names are now out there, and it puts Barbados on the map.
And Gunny, thank you, man, again for your support, man. Hey, listen.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
That's right.
I do it because it's love. It's love.
Sure,
these are my brothers. You guys are my brothers. It's love of the game, love of the sport, and I want to see these guys do good. And if they do good, I'm happy.
Bless. Any closing remarks, brother Sam?
I just want to say I'm not beating up on the ministers.
Well, I am.
But because
not you.
Because they have supported us in the past. I just think that they're ill-informed, ill-advised. So it's difficult to make a decision when you do not get accurate information.
Okay.
So I think if he is given the opportunity that we can meet and I can give him a clear position on where the boxing here stands in Barbados, then I think he's a reasonable guy. I think
who are you speaking about,
Mr. Lashley?
You think well?
And I think we can work together to push Barbados forward. And that's my main thing here. I'm not here to lash up anybody. We're just here to do our part as far as sports tourism is concerned. And I think we've shown, although we didn't get any support, that we believe in what we were doing, and that we've shown and proven that what we said was true. We can get sports tourism a great and tremendous boost. We've got Fox Sports coming here next month. They give a preview of these two champions, and out of this we also may get an opportunity for Fox Sports to come here and do one of these events. So that's
bringing money to the economy.
Exactly. And
that's bringing
this is being totally paid for by Fox Sports.
Wow.
So there's an opportunity here where
again for Barbados. Again for Barbados, right?
Barbados doesn't have to put up a cent. You understand?
Right.
And so if they had supported us, it would have made things a lot more comfortable. But I think in the future, if we get an opportunity to meet, everything will be put on the table, and both sides will be able to see eye to eye and just go forward for the
And I would like to say, dear brother, that the views of BIAP and the Rasta DVD News does not actually reflect upon Brother Sam Lin and what the work he's doing now, right? So that is our BIAP, that's our position. It has nothing to do with Brother Sam Lin and his position, right? So again, brother, thanks, bro. We will be working together closely this time, man. A lot of peace. All right, man.
All right, guys. Thank
you. All right, soldiers. Yeah, big bro.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, fellas. Thanks, man. Always represent.
That's right. You know that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good. Bless you,
It was a good trip, man. It was a good trip. Dude, if you would have saw me in the ring, that was like a 6-year-old schoolgirl. When you see the DVD, because they record all that, I was screaming, I'm jumping up. Because the crowd was booing when Miguel was fighting, but they love Shawn. They love Shawn. And I was on the top rope like WWE. I was like,
Like a real thing.
Dude, I went insane. So you're gonna see the video. You're gonna see how retarded I was.
He's a sniper for real. He's a sniper. We gotta support
everyone around. It was unbelievable. After the victory, people just taking pictures left and right.
Wow.
John. Yeah. Crazy.
Hold that belt up for me, man.
Champ here, man. This is champ. Yeah.
Barbados, man.
Barbados, number one.
Number one.
That's right.
Upstairs.
Sniper.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Sniper. Yeah. Eyes are store, number one.
Upstairs.
That's right.
to get a picture, holla.
So what I'm saying that these guys should be going directly to AgroFest where they should be meeting the people, but you know, the ministry, youth and culture don't really understand and know how to do things the right way. You know, but this is a thing that can happen, and these guys should be going here, and everyone, you know what I mean, celebrating the victory.
All right, brother. Right.
Celebrating, you know, this victorious moment, you know what I mean, that these guys have, you know what I mean, to build their spirit, get their spirit more stronger, you know what I mean, for coming fights, you know what I mean. Yeah, let them know that they have the Barbadian people in support of them. Well, that's the way it is here in Barbados.